Yeah, guys. So I was in the wild the other day. I was in um the wild. I'm trying to remember the location. When it comes to me, I'll let you know. But I was in the wild, and I did a home visit, and while coming back, I didn't, because I left very early, so I didn't get a chance to eat anything, and so I stopped because I was hungry, and I was looking at these ferns, and when I stopped, I basically looked at the end. I've never ate it before. I've never read about anyone eating it, but then my body drew me. My body led me to this particular plant, and I stopped. And this is the head of the fern, and I picked about two of these and popped them into my mouth, and it tasted good. Um, so I ate about another seven or eight. And I noticed that when I came back to the office, I didn't have to eat anything. It was enough to nourish me, and I literally enjoyed the taste. So this morning, I got up and I said, I have to get some more. So I'm here um, looking it up to see if I'm the only person that has ever eaten ferns. But I found out that not only are the heads, fiddleheads, not only are the heads of these ferns edible, but the root, it produces a tuber that I'm going to look into in a little while. But the heads are also edible. So I'm right now bagging up some. See, I have some now that I'm gonna eat for breakfast this morning. So I'm doing this video because it's just to show you that our body is designed to interact with nature, and Sherwood Forest. That's the name of the forest. I was in the Sherwood Forest area, and as my body needed nutrients, it directed me right to the plant that had the nutrients that I needed. And that underscores the fact that it is because of our over dependency on the medical doctors and our over dependency on what we know is out there. But when we are sick and when our body is in a crisis, if you even find the forest or find a plant where there's green foliage, then the body, through nature, will literally direct you and call you to those plants that are only needed not only for nourishment but for healing as well. All right, so in a little while I'm going to see if I can get some of the roots and look at the tubers, and I'm going to try the tubers to see if I enjoy those. But I'm doing this video because I'm going to show you how I harvest it, and I want to show you what else I'm going to be preparing these edible fern heads with. All right. Alright, so next I'm going to be adding to my dish. I've done a video on this already. Spirit weed, otherwise called culantro. Next I'm going to be adding, to flavor my dish, a couple leaves of spirit weed. That once you add the spirit weed or the culantro to the salad, it's going to just give this dish a blast of flavor and life. All right, so I'm adding to my sword fern leaves salad some spirit weed, and so that's our culantro. Now we're off to our next ingredient in our next clip. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm off to get my third ingredient for this morning's salad. So this morning I've gotten the head of the sword fern. I've gotten my culantro or spirit weed, and now I'm looking some tender stalks of Spanish needle. All right, so all of these are all mature. What I'm looking for is some tender sections, and it is raining right now. So all right, so here we have, this is one of them. So what you want to look for is, you want to look for the stalk while it is fully green. All right, so all of this is just tender and nice and edible. So I'm gonna look a few more like these, and then I'm gonna look my last ingredient for the salad this morning, which I'll be using to make my sauce. And I'll tell you a little bit more about my sauce. So here I found another stalk of. So you want to look those. I'm not looking to pick. So because even though there are stalks that looks green, and let me see if I can find one of them that is hardy that you don't want to use. I'm trying to find the plant coming from the ground, right? So I'm trying to find the plant coming from the ground because those are the younger tender plants. There are some stalks that are green and tender, but those stalks are coming from older, more mature plants. So here's a old mature plant. If you look, you can see that the stem is brown and hardy. This is tough, not soft enough to be eaten. Here's another plant that's coming from the ground that has some sections that are green but are hard, like this section here. So you want to find the more tender ones. Just bear with me, it's raining. Let me see if I can. So this is what I have so far. Let me see if I can find a few more stalks, and then it's up to my last ingredient, which will be some sour orange, which I'll be using to make the sauce for this morning's salad. Alright, so my last ingredient for this morning's recipe is going to be one or two orange, silver orange or sour orange from this sour orange tree. As I said, guys, it's raining, so I'm just gonna pick a few of these, and then I'm gonna get back to the apartment and get my salad ready. All right, so we're doing a 100% alkaline salad this morning, with the ingredients being wild crafted vegetables that I just obtained from the wild. All right, so see you in our next clip. All right, guys, so I'm back in the apartment and I have my vegetables, ones that I gathered from the ferns. I have my Spanish needle that I've cut up. I have about chopped up four okra, and I have my spirit weed or cilantro I want to add. And I just cut up about 4 pegs of garlic, half a sweet pepper, medium tomato, half of scotch bonnet pepper, and one medium onion. Right, so now I'm gonna, before I mix everything in, I'm going to make the sauce. So I'm gonna get my sour orange and I'm going to cut that and juice it. So I'm gonna strain that. Alright. So I'm using 2 sour orange to make this sauce. Alright. 1 more to go. And this is an excellent salad if you're feeling a bit under the weather, tired. And the sour orange is going to provide that nice tangy flavor for our sauce. And so I have my sour orange juice, which is about a 1/4 cup sour orange. Next I'm going to add to that about a pinch of cayenne pepper, whatever is comfortable for you. Next I'm going to add some coconut oil, about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then I'm going to add some Himalayan pink salt. Again, this is completely optional. You can do it without the salt, whatever is comfortable for you. Then I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of honey. Alright. 2 tablespoons of honey. we're gonna mix that in. So we're gonna mix our honey and our sour orange juice and a cayenne pepper and a Himalayan salt. We'll taste that. Nice. Next, I'm gonna add my garlic. And then I'm gonna add some of the onions so that will marinate, give you a nice flavor. So now I'm gonna mix in, while that is marinating, I'm gonna mix in my Spanish needle, about 1.5 full of Spanish needle. Nice and green. And Spanish needle is full of iron. It's anti-inflammatory. Next, I'm gonna add my about one cup of fern tip, and then I'm gonna add my okra. Next, I'm gonna add some culantro or spirit weed. I'm gonna cut that up. And let's move this out of the way. As I said, once you add the culantro or the spirit weed, it's going to add a powerful flavor to the salad. So I'm adding my spirit weed, and next I'm gonna just mix that in. Mix that in. Mix that in. Now I'm gonna add my tomato, diced tomato and sweet pepper. Then I'm gonna add my garlic, and I'm gonna add my scotch bonnet pepper, and I'm gonna mix that in. Alright, so guys, as I said, this is a salad made from Spanish needle and the tip of the arrow fern, and this is just smelling so nice already. Now I'm going to add some more protein. I'm going to add some gungo, raw gungo. I'm going to add about a handful. Again, it's your dish or whatever is comfortable for you. I'm going to add another handful of gungo. It's green gungo, of course. And some of them I've already sprouted. Normally, I would have sprouted the gungo and added to it. And next, so I'm going to mix that in before you add the sauce. Mix that in. Make sure that it's properly mixed in and the gungo is evenly distributed in the salad. And then I'm starting to smell the spirit weed. Smell nice. Right, honey? You can smell it from where you are? Yeah. So this is going to be our lunch for today. As I said, most of this, I just went outside and just gathered it from the wild, just to give you guys an idea that there's so much edible plants around us. Not only are these plants edible, but they're packed with nutrients. Alright, so I believe that this is mixed. So now I'm going to add my sauce. Stir that one more time. And just add that. Then I'm gonna mix that in. Smells great. And this will serve for myself and my wife. This will serve for breakfast. And then we'll get a second serving from it for our lunch. These glass dishes are dishes that we got. I wanted to show you because we're getting rid of the plastic. I wanted to show you this. So this is a nice set of, a 5-piece set of glassware that we got. If you notice, it says BPA free. That's very important because we're going to be doing a series of videos to explain to you what is BPA. But this glass is certified BPA free. And BPA is a chemical that acts like estrogen and is found in a lot of the plastic wares. We don't have much plastic wares anymore, so it's one here because we're throwing them out. A lot of these plastics contain BPA, and I'll put the long name that BPA stands for, but it's basically a type of estrogen. It's a chemical that acts like estrogen, so it's a growth hormone, and it's found in the plastic wares. And so with this emergence of plastic, a lot of persons, once you put your food in plastic containers, once a plastic container is heated up, then what happens is that BPA leaches into your food and acts as a growth hormone. So for women who have fibroids, BPA is one of the major contributing factors. For men who have enlarged prostate, BPA is one of the contributing factors. I'm going to do a video, a more in-depth video on BPA and its effects on our health and how it contributes to prostatic enlargement and how it contributes to uterine fibroids. But what you want to do in cleaning up, I'm going to do a video on cleaning up the kitchen, and part of what you want to get out of the kitchen is plastic. Alright, so my salad is now pretty much ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to our serving dish. So we have 2 serving dish, I believe. This is Honey's dish, and so that gives us 2 servings, breakfast and lunch. And what we try to do is to pack that in a container, put it in a igloo. So now I'm gonna put that on the refrigerator for it to marinate. This is my dish. Put these away. Alright, so this is Honey's dish, and this is my dish. So I'm gonna put this in the dish, and what we do is we refrigerate this so it's chilled and nice. So I'm gonna put that in my dish, spread that out nice. Alright, so that's our salad, and nice, really nice. One of the sad things about this video is that I can't give you some to taste through the screen, but it's nice. So what we're gonna do now is just lock it up and refrigerate it for it to chill. That's it, guys. Wonderful dish made from 100%. Most of the vegetables are organically grown, wild-crafted vegetable, and we're just enjoying it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Remember that our goal for 2019 is to get 10,000 new subscribers. So I would really appreciate if after liking, subscribing, you share it so that we can get this information out to as many people as is possible. Until next time, this is Marlon Hurdock saying that your health is your responsibility, and the greatest weapon against sickness and disease is education, not medication. See you in our next video.